Hello everyone, this is Preston the Golden Gamer with our very first Let's Play. Today we are doing Wipeout 1, released for the Sony PlayStation, MS-DOS, Windows 95, and the Sega Saturn. Very first Let's Play, kinda nervous, but let's get right into it, shall we? I don't really have much of a script or a plan for this Let's Play per se. Just flying off the seat of my pants. We're going to be doing each individual track, followed by the Rapier tournament and the secret track at the end. Anywho, here we can see the 4 teams will be playing as we are journeying through this interesting little race curve we find. We have AG Systems, Oricom, Carrots, and Phizar. For this part, we'll be doing Paul Jackson's Phizar on the first track, Ultima 7. Anyway, with that out of the way, let's get started. Oh boy, kind of nervous, but we'll be doing alright. Took me like a couple takes to get this, but I am confident about this take. For now, let's go over the history of Wipeout specifically. Wipeout was developed and published by Psygnosis Entertainment, and as a science fiction racer, akin to F-Zero if you prefer. And with islands inspired by Mario Kart, that should probably be stated. I'll be just doing a redux of this Let's Play in the future anyway, so this is just experience for now. Anyways, moving on from that, we have an interesting art direction provided to us from the UK publishing art house Designers Republic. They will be the primary art people for pretty much the whole series, I believe. Someone can probably comment on that. Anyways, enough about the history of this game. Let's talk about the brief bit of lore. Yes, there's a bit of lore in this game. It starts off with a man by the name of Pierre Belmondo perfecting the very first anti-gravity craft. After some brief back and forth, it became its own racing league. A lot of the info for the lore of the series comes from the instruction manuals, let's see, press conferences, and a few other things, but for now we thankfully have the Wipeout Central wiki to help provide info for this stuff. But as it comes up, we'll be talking about it. But for now, let's talk about Phizar. Phizar, or Federal European Industrial Science and Research, is best described as the European Union of the Anti-Gravity League. They have no real base, but they represent the whole of Europe, basically. They are considered the beginner craft of this series, with stats at like low speed, high handling and acceleration, that sort of thing. And many of their pilots go off to do good things. We are not sure about Paul Jackson because, well, next to no information was provided to us about it. Anyways, we're on the last lap for now. This series, or this entry specifically, specifically is kind of unique because it doesn't have some of the staples the series is known for later on, specifically the next game. Oh, and that's what happens when you hit a wall, or any kind of wall in general. In this game, you slow down pretty significantly, but any gameplay changes will come around in this part will be will be covered when we get to Wipeout XL or 2097 if you prefer. But yeah, and not a lot to say about Ultima 7 itself. It's basically just beginner track, and we'll be getting to more devious things as we go along. And there's Paul Jackson's weird winning portrait. Oh well. Anywho, with about less than a minute left, I think this about wraps up our very first part. Anyway, I hope I did good, and I hope y'all like it. Like, comment, and subscribe if that thing's still relevant. Probably still is. But who am I to argue semantics? Anywho, next part we'll be doing Carbonus 5 in the next part. Not sure which craft we'll be doing, either AG Systems or Orcom, but that about wraps it up for this part. See y'all later. Goldie out. Peace and love.